going on all my YouTubers right across the world? I'm having a kick-ass day and succeeding to you today goals and kicking ass and getting shit done and following through with your work. Okay, today's topic is evil within. Now, this is going to be a very dark video. I'm not going to lie, there is some shit that's happened over the weekend with Lakes Entrance. As far as I'm concerned, it's hit rock bottom. Some very, very disturbing scenes happened. Now, I was going to do a tarot deck. I've done that prior to this video. And I'm telling you right now that every fucking single tarot card was face down. That's how serious this town it's become. Every single tarot card's face down. On the positive side, company's going well, it's succeeding, and to all my clients out there, if you're going through emotional difficult times, I'm here to help. My door's always open, and if more people want to come on board, they very well may, but just give me a phone call first and we'll get around there and do whatever it is that you like us to do. Now, there was a couple of deaths that happened here in Lakes Entrance. Very, very serious. Speeding. How many times must I fucking say it? Always stick like the speed limits. If the cops won't get you, your higher self will, and St. Michael will get you. You see. How many times have I fucking said it? Be safe on the roads. Those hooligans did not listen, and now their parents are going through the grief. As a result of speeding, not only that too, it happened right outside my client's place, and I'm not even sure that I can go back there. I could barely get past the Pet Hotel today. Now we know all the problems that we're having in the Rotary Club. It's time to bullshit to him. And might I suggest if the board of directors don't know what they're doing, for them to perform one big committee. Equal parts. I was absolutely disgusted by that email that was sent through. The one that was sent, that there was a board meeting that was held on the 21st of November in Lakes Entrance without the normal committee knowing. And the result still remains exactly the same anyway. This shit's gotta stop. And it stops by the attitude of every single one. By turning a negative attitude into a positive attitude. I'm still going to be around the Rotary Club. I love it. I'm going there to support everyone with the best of my abilities and beyond. But it all starts with the individual. How do we make Lakes Entrance great again? It starts with you. Not only that too, I'm willing to work my ass off for the Rotary Club. It's November now. November the 26th. If you're a company, if you're an employer, mate, I suggest just go slow on the pace and start again fresh on January 1st, 2018. And that goes for all the Gippsland. And I'll be doing the same thing, but working my ass off for the Rotary Club and the contracts that we have under the Rotary Club, and we thank those people from the bottom of our hearts for the work that they've provided us. As for the rest of the town, I think it's got to start with you. The little things I've been saying all along, like your diet, your food nutrition, vital importance. Having some berries as we do this video, just so I can keep my strength up and get it all out of my system. Not only that too, maybe the local community needs to think about the local police and think about on how we can thank them and the fire and the ambulance as well for all the work that they've done, and especially with the volunteers from the ACS. Without volunteers, we'd be fucked. It's really that simple. Now, I don't know if there'll be a leader meeting on. I'll have to wait and see. Monday I'll find that out in 10 to 10 when I'll come into the hub to see Shane. So I think what the community needs to do is still work, still run your lives from 9 to 5, but just ease off on the pedal, follow through, and get everything right. How I'd rather you make $150 than $200 and to get everything right, and for you to make $200 and for you to miss bits, make errors. Imagine how well your clients will be if you did everything right the first time. Oh yeah, I made $150, I broke even on the day. That's all that counts. And not only that too, this video can apply all around the world too, for family and friends and loved ones that have lost a family member in death, and how they can cope. Starts with little things like diet, food, nutrition, water, hot, fire, cold, yin, yang. Seeing psychiatrists, seeing doctors, seeing lawyers, seeing counsellors, seeing family members, communication. It all starts with you. I'm too clever for this. I can read what's going on between the lines. I'm not going to go off too deep for the Rotary Club in Lakes Entrance because I love it. Now, I'm not sure if other community clubs are having through the same problem, but I've just snapped. Maybe it's time we support one another. I could say what the problem is, but I'm not going to. Just send love and light and do the best you can of the day, come home, think about it and go to work the next day. It's probably not just the Rotary Club, it could be other community services that are going through exactly the same thing. If you are, let me know and I'll help you guys out as well, because as I said before, without volunteers you're fucked. How do you get more or less is completely up to you. Getting back to death, the basic thing is food, water, essentials. Try and keep a clear head. It's okay to cry. I learned that the hard way. Saturday was shit. Yes, I enjoyed playing golf with Peter. I got just a mate of mine that I played golf with, but that was all good. But everything else that went on behind the golf club was shit. Peter was magnificent to play golf with, one-on-one. Magnificent. I'm talking things like paying your $10 comp fee to go out there and play golf and then come in at half time and wanting a drink and then happening to pay another $10. No, not acceptable. Oh, but there's a standard cost. I don't care. If you have to have a standard cost as a separate fee, say, we're going to have to charge an extra 50 cents, that's fine. You don't have a $10 limit, that's crap. It's not only that too, it's all the local shops that do it as well. That's why you see me going to Safeways, McDonald's and KFC a lot more. Because of that reason. It's little things like hairdressers jacking its price up to $20 when I used to be able to get a haircut for $10. Don't fucking deny it. This shit's real. And my congratulations to the golf club for breaking out even. Huge achievement. Party time. And well done for making the golf fees only $10. I know there have been reports for making it up to $20. You're not going to fucking tell me that you haven't. Well done to the board by saying we're only leaving it as 10. Very good. Good. Very good. I can read between the fucking lines. Yes, I would like the greens cut a little bit shorter. That's okay. That's the only real improvement on the course that they need to make, and not do so much work in the sandbunkers. And maybe do once a tee in every June and July. Awesome. Until you get all 18 tees done. I mean, it just goes to show you really don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Hopefully this community has received a big kick in the ass and a wake-up call that it needs to succeed in day-to-day life. Because if not, people are only going to put their homes on the market and fuck off to another town and start all over again. That's just the bottom line. Hasn't been the best, it hasn't been the worst weekends, but it hasn't been the best. If you're an 18-year-old and you're 20-year-old and you plan to do something stupid, drink alcohol, drink piss and do drugs, have a think about how much stress you're going to put your mother and father under. Have a think about how much stress you're going to put yourself under. Have a look at all the stress you're going to put your entire world under. It all comes back on one person at the end of the day. It's you. There are things you can't control. I agree with that fucking 100%. If you're from Gippsland, I want you to look at yourself and say, well, what the fuck am I going to do to make my community better? Oh shit, I want to paint my front veranda. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm about. How many times have I said that? Oh, Darren, I want to help the golf club cut the greens and make them shorter because they need to be. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm about. Oh, Darren, I want to go on the board tip. Yeah, now you get it. Oh, Darren, I want to work on my food and nutrition and my diet. Bingo. Oh, Darren, I want to make my mother and father's life easier. You fucking said it. Oh, Darren, I want to work on getting a proper holiday. That's okay, because you're benefiting yourself and the community at the same time by achieving your goal at the end of the line. That's fine. Darren, I want to lose the weight. Fuck yeah. Oh, I can't afford to go to the gym right now. It's too expensive, but what I'll do is I'll work to pay off my gym membership. Oh, Darren, I want to help out at the local library. I want to get my certificate too in a library so I can get out there and help people put books on shelves and to get the new books in and to learn how to get books from Bairnsdale to Lakes Entrance. I want to accomplish something. You see. They're the baby steps you need to take to get your life better. Well, gee, Darren, can the town get out of it? Can we grow? I think to answer that question, a lot of it depends on what happens between now until January the 1st. If there's another crisis on our hands, possibly not. If things go forward, possibly. Just on that note, if you're in another community support group, say for the Lions Club or the Red Cross or whatever, if you feel that things aren't right, just ask questions. Just pick up the phone and ask. Gee, so-and-so, why isn't this happening? If you feel that it's wrong, just ask the next person, until you get it. Now, in saying that, things are going okay globally. I understand it's about Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've just sent a letter off before I did this document video, telling my concerns about the new Star Wars film coming up. We'll see what happens if they give me a call or various bits and pieces like that. Again, it all starts with you. I did this. What are you going to do to make your New Year's revolution? It all starts with tomorrow. In saying that, my thoughts and prayers are with what's occurred at the Victorian roads. To my heart goes to the parents that are involved, to the Victorian police, to the SCS, to the fire, to the ambulance. I can fucking feel that emotion. I could barely get past the Pet Hotel, as I said, because I could feel that emotion. Hopefully this has realised about people's attitude as well. You don't think that I fucking see it, but I do. That's why I give it 110% with my attitude with my clients. And you should too. Oh, but Darren, we do... No. It all starts with attitude. Basic things like having your energy fields open and willing to do the work. Smiling as a customer as they walk through the front door. Greeting the customer as they come through the front door. Hell, when was the last time you've done that? Oh shit, it's part of my job description, but you know what, I don't care. I'm behind the counter looking after the money. Which is good, looking after the money is good. But what the hell, a little common courtesy will go a long way. Little bits and pieces like this is a good compliment if you're the mechanic and you're seeing a guy in stress because his machinery's broken down and you come over and help him. What do you reckon he's going to do? He's going to fucking pay you straight away, isn't he? Oh shit, I just made $80 in 2 hours. I can just still get back in my car and get it done in time and make $300 and all of a sudden you got $380 in your bank account. How good's that? Customer service, so important. Some places in Gippsland, the customer service is excellent. 10 out of 10 legendary status. Yet, there are other places that I'll go to on weekend and the customer zero gets a fucking 0 out of 0 legendary status. We've just fucking had this shit. I've had it after fucking year. And I'm sure you have too. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you're from London or from America or from Switzerland. How many times must I say it? I bless all my YouTube viewers that come through on this channel because we're like one big family. I know it's a cliche when you hear it by other YouTubers, but it's the truth. That's the way how you got to treat your business, like it's a fucking part of your family. You don't say to a customer, oh no, sorry, there's a $10 bar limit, $10 credit limit. That's fucking crap. That shit's got to stop. And if you're a golf member and you're on the committee, you should be taking notes what I'm saying. Well, what's there in saying that he can't get a drink because it's a $10 limit? The drink's a $3 Saudi? Oh, I'm going to fucking do something about this. Yeah, damn right you should. Damn fucking right you should. It's your responsibility. But in saying that, I enjoy the members. The members are fucking fantastic, and there's just been a few hiccups here and there, but you learn, you succeed, you get along with it. That's all I'll say on the golf club. And well done to the golf club volunteers too. They've worked their fucking ass off. They should be commended for what they've done. And for the Rotary Club, and for the Lions Club, and for the CFA. If you're a volunteer and you work your ass off, you should be fucking congratulated. You should get your Kami credit points go right through the roof. No matter what type of spirit guide or guardian or whatever you have looking after you. It should just automatically appeal. That's another thing too. With the attitude and things, I know it's difficult and I know it's tough, but if you're single, your attitude should remain the same anyway, as if you're taken. Now I understand that a lot of people suffer from mood swings and various bits and pieces, but you should get beyond that. And that's another thing you've got to be careful of too, guys and girls. If you're in Gippsland, all over the world for that matter. London, Europe. London's up 11% on my YouTube channel. Fuck yeah! The USA's up 27%. This is just incredible. Gotta fix that views page, but views count, but anyway, I'll sure sort something out down the lines. So again, your attitude shouldn't be based on if you're single or you're not. Your attitude should be based upon yourself. That's the number one thing I've learned in business when being self-employed. And another thing too, just keep an eye on how much money you guys are actually spending. Girls, especially, keep an eye on your pockets. And that way you just save so many arguments and so many fights and so many debts. Think of all the volunteers you'd be helping out there on the road. Think about all the stress relief that you'll cause from your colleagues. It all starts with you. Anywho, that'll be it for this segment. I hope you've taken something from that. There's heaps of people to help. Just start asking questions, and then next thing you'll know it is you'll get help before you know it. Even if there's nobody, just ask Big St. Michael. Yo, St. M, can I? Oh, providing it's for the highest good of all. Which is yourself anyway. So with that being said, we'll close this session and hopefully things will improve from here.